Hey everybody, welcome back to another MB Hatcheries Farm video. In case you didn't know, I'm Michael. Today we're going to be adding another video onto our Troubleshoot Your Chicken series. This is a series where we're going to try to upload as many videos as we can regarding chickens, the care and health of. And today we're going to be talking about deficiencies, particularly calcium deficiencies, and how to pick up on it early before you start seeing it in your eggs. So come on y'all, we're going to show you what we look for. We'll try to keep this video short and put in as much information as we can to help you guys learn how to pick up on calcium deficiency way before your eggs start to get soft and break. Again, in this video, we're going to be working on our Onyx Fire breed, our very own breed that we've been working on here on the farm. We know for a fact that these chickens, or at least Diana, the main hen, is needing a little more calcium, and we're going to show you guys how we know that, because her eggs are still nice and strong. They're not paying the price yet. We catch this pretty early. A lot of people don't know how to do it, so we're going to go ahead and show you what we look for. Now this is Diana. This is our main female of the Onyx Fire breed. If you'll notice, she has got her eye on me, and no matter where I go, she'll even run to chase me. She'll follow my hand. She's really frantic. Like, you can tell she wants something, but she has scratch on the ground. She has food over there. There's all kind of organic vegetables and stuff in here that she can eat, but we're noticing that no matter what, she's wanting something different. You can just tell how she's acting. So normally when your chicken has food and you pretty much gave them everything you need, here we use really good game bird that has a whole bunch of other stuff in it. I'll put a link up in your top right hand corner if you want to see how we make it. It's a mixture of 3 different products, including a bunch of layer. There's also some eggshells in there, but once in a while you'll be able to tell that your chicken is asking for something different. Even though they have food on the ground, they have fresh organic stuff, they have food in feeders, they have plenty of water, but they'll chase you down. Sometimes they'll jump up on their coop enclosure trying to get up to you. A lot of people take that as the signs of aggression or stuff like that. It's not really that. When your chicken is looking for something else, they'll jump up. And another good sign is when you're getting eggs. A lot of chickens won't really break the egg unless they try to step on it or something, because our eggs here is kind of strong for the fact of, so they can't peck and bust them if they do like experience a deficiency, especially in calcium. But if you start getting your eggs out of your coop or wherever you got your eggs at, and your chickens jump up and try to peck your hand or try to get the eggs out of your hand, that's the first sign. Chasing you or following you around, really frantic over food, and then when you put the food down, they look at it like they're starving, and then they just stop and look back up at you like that's all you got. It's almost like a guessing game, like they're trying to tell you something. So for the most part, the very first thing that you want to do when your chickens start acting like that is give them some extra calcium. If you don't, it's only going to be 2 to 3 days, and your eggs are going to start paying the price. They're going to get softer. They're going to bust when you pick them up. You'll be able to tell. It'll be really easy to crack and pop eggs. So there's a few things you can do if you think your chicken is experiencing calcium deficiency. A lot of people resort straight back to eggshells, which is perfectly fine. You can use eggshells. Just remember that if you break them up by your hand and just chunk them in your coop, your chickens will eat them, but they're not going to get as much calcium as you think, because if they're not broken down small enough, the chicken won't benefit fully from it. Its body has to break it down into a usable source. What we like to do here is we like to dry them out in bags, things of that nature, put them in a blender, pulverize them, turn it into a powder. They can, a chicken can use it in its body and absorb it way faster if it's in a powder. Another thing that we do around here is we grind oyster shells up into a powder or into finer rocks and stuff. It's the same thing. If it's really big bits that your chicken has to eat, they're not going to get everything from it, but they will get some. They just don't break it down when it's in bigger chunks as easy, but they do benefit from it. Now there is another way that we do like to help our chickens get a source of calcium, extra calcium, and break it down a lot faster in a natural way. It is a store-bought product, and you guys know we don't do that a lot. When it comes to supplementing our chickens, we like to stay pretty natural with it. But this is a natural product, and our chickens almost seem like they can read the bag by name. You guys have heard us talk about it a lot before. This is probably our 2nd or 3rd round of running with Grub Terra and doing some collabs for them. But the truth is the truth. We use this stuff here. Chickens can get up to 75% more calcium from Grub Terra's black soldier fly larva than normal layer pellets or extra additives that you put in your feed. So just a handful is all you need every couple of days to build that calcium back up, and your chickens will love it, I promise. Now we're going to go ahead and give 2 handfuls since we have Silky over here. You see her running. She's happy as crap to have them. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we give a handful to every breed we have out here. And we'll go ahead and go to the Cochin Bantam coop. That's chicken talk for this stuff is awesome. Because this stuff is so high in calcium, they do recommend that 1/16 ounce or 1 pound bag should feed somewhere around 5 chickens for an entire month. So you want to give your chickens just maybe a couple of handfuls about every 3 days. Normally we don't break this stuff out as a treat. We don't give it to them on a regular basis at all because then your eggshells will start to get a little too hard. We give it to them right when they show signs of being too hungry, asking for something we're not giving them. Eggshells start to get soft. We'll break this stuff out and give it to them, and it's an all natural way to fix the problem without doing some other crazy stuff. Now here's the stats that's on the back of the bag, and as you can tell, this stuff is very healthy. It's pretty awesome stuff. I just don't want that 2.5% calcium to fool you. That's overall, and that's a boatload of calcium for a bag like this. So even Grub Terra, those folks are smart enough to tell you on the back of the bag, this is not an everyday product. It will make your eggshells much stronger, but it can also overcalcify the egg and start dropping deposits on the egg. And if you guys don't know, those little bitty hard deposits on the outside of the egg can act like a knife or a shard to a chicken's laying vent. So now any product that has calcium in it can overcalcify an egg. Not just this one, but any can. So you just have to be careful with any product. But as far as things go, this stuff's pretty awesome. Okay guys, we hope this helps. This is just one of the ways that we try to fix our calcium deficiencies when we don't have time to make our own grinds and powders. We love to do that for our chickens, but this is another good all natural way that we can fix it really quick with just a couple of handfuls, and in a matter of days it'll be fixed. Most of the time you won't even get to the point where your eggs are soft. Just remember, the first thing you need to try when your chicken starts acting like you're just not giving it something it wants, especially if you're giving it lots of organic matter like table scraps, scraps from the garden and things of that nature, and they still just want something. They just won't leave you alone. The first thing you need to try is the calcium deficiency. So try this. It'll definitely help if that's what it is. And again, we'll see you on the next one, and we'll be seeing you on this next series, Troubleshoot Your Chickens, when we bring you more ways to fix problems that you have with your chickens. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll try to see you on the next one. Thank you, Noob. Now there is another way. There is one more way. % more calcium from a handful of grub black soldier fly larva. Now every way I've mentioned so far is pretty nasty. Wow, Noob is loud.